Hello, I'm Ron Goldie, and today I'm in the kitchen with my colleague,
Joyce McGarry.
and we're going to talk about tomatoes today. Tomatoes are one of the more popular items that people have in their backyard gardens or that they want to can. Today I brought in a few examples of those tomatoes. This is our standard grape tomato, which has really taken off in popularity the last 15, 20 years. This is just a collection of the different colors of tomatoes that are now available to the market. There's the lemon yellow, orange, dark purple. They come in various sizes as well as colors, and this is the two examples of what are now called heirloom tomatoes. The heirlooms are starting to show up more and more in markets. Most of the time you're going to find the wider variety at your local farmers markets, but all of these can also be gotten at a lot of your major stores as well. Today what we're really going to concentrate on are these two tomatoes here. This is your standard fresh market tomato, round, red, compared to the Roma or plum tomato. And Joyce is going to talk about canning of these two tomatoes, but first of all I want to show you why you would want to can this tomato. This is juice made from that tomato compared to juice made from the fresh market tomato. And you can see that fresh market tomato has a lot more water in it. And if you're going to make something that's thick, like salsas, sauces, chili, anything that you want a thick product that you're going to have to boil water away, you've got a lot less water to boil in this one than you do in this one. You can can both of these. It all depends on what you're going to do with it. If you're going to make soup, you can use this one. But if you're going to make a sauce where you want it thick, then you want to use this one. So Joyce, let's talk about canning these tomatoes now.
Okay, great. Well, we found another method of blanching tomatoes that is a lot easier, we think, than actually doing the boiling water type blanching, where you actually put the tomatoes in boiling water to get the skins off. We found broiling and roasting them was a fast way also. The process allows you to really do a large batches in a very short amount of time, because you can keep filling up cookie sheets as long as you have several cookie sheets with the tomatoes, and keep putting them under the broiler and getting them done up to 3 to 5 minutes, taking one out, letting it cool. And now we're ready with Ron's assistance. If he could take out one of my hot jars that I've had ready in the boiling water bath, and we can show you very simply how to fill that with the tomatoes.
And what I've found, Joyce, with these is that that peeling method, since it's a lot faster, also doesn't heat your kitchen up anywhere near as much.
That is so true, Ron, very true. This shows how to remove the skins very simply. It also adds a roasted flavor, doesn't it,
That's right.
Ron?
If you caramelize some of the sugars in the tomatoes, it's going to give you a slightly different flavor.
And I'm going to use, there's two different types of jars, of course, you know. Wide mouth is very simple to fill. You sometimes don't even need the funnel in order to fill the wide mouth jars, which makes it a lot simpler sometimes. But what you do, this recipe requires no additional liquid. So we are simply filling the jar with our roasted tomatoes. And what we're going to do is crush them down into the hot jar. Of course, remembering not to use any type of metal on these hot jars, but using a wooden spoon or spatula would work very nicely. And you crush the tomatoes in to make your juice as well. And remember, the head space is very important. We want to make sure that that space between the lid and the top of the jar is at least a ½ an inch. So we're going to keep adding our crushed tomatoes very easily to this, and making sure that they are filled to the top. And with all of our tomato products now, we do recommend adding citric acid or lemon juice to acidify these tomatoes. So you do have a choice between lemon juice or citric acid. Lemon juice for pints would be 1 tablespoon. Don't forget to burp. Don't forget to add your 1/4 teaspoon of citric acid. You can add it before or after you've added your tomatoes. And of course, take a paper towel or a clean cloth, wipe the rim very carefully so you do not have any added seeds or anything left from the tomato on that rim that could prevent it from sealing. And remember to add your ring, but just finger tight. Doesn't need to go any further than that. And now, Ron, if you could simply place that into the water bath, and we're going to process these tomatoes for 85 minutes according to our research-based recipe. And simply enjoy your tomatoes all year round.
All right, thank you for watching.